Alright guys, we're going to go over this problem. This came up yesterday in our live session, but I know many of you weren't able to join, so I wanted to help you with this problem. I will not be giving you the full answer, but you will absolutely be able to do this yourself after watching this video. Okay, so let's read the problem. You run around the perimeter of the baseball field. So the perimeter of the baseball field, remember perimeter is the outside, perimeter is the fence, area is everything inside of it, right? So we're going to run around the perimeter of the fence, okay? And it gives us some information about how to find that. We run around the perimeter at a rate of 9 feet per second. So that's worth noting, okay? So at a rate of 9 feet per second. So what that tells me is we're going to run 9 feet per second. So that means we need to find the perimeter. And then how long does it take us to run around the bases? So that's what it says. It says how long does it take you to run around the baseball field? Okay, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to find the perimeter. Let's say it was 900, okay? If it were 900, then we would just divide 900 by 9 and we would get 100 seconds, okay? So that's how long. So anytime you see a rate in a problem, it probably wants you to divide or multiply using that rate, okay? So that's just kind of all story problems related to rates. Okay, so let's get back to it. So now we need to figure out, well, what is this perimeter? Okay, so what is the perimeter from here to here? Here to here. Okay, well, it tells us it's 300, right? Okay, so we've got 300. We can put that over here. 300 feet. Okay, so therefore, what is the perimeter of this part? Of this line? Well, that's the same as this, so it's also 300. All right, so this is looking really easy. So now the only thing we need to figure out is what is this arc? Okay, well, they tell us that this arc is 40% of a circle of radius 25 feet. Okay, so therefore, if we have a circle, a whole circle, then the radius, which is from the center out to the edge, is 225. So the radius of this entire circle. So if we figure out the whole circumference of this circle all the way around, well, the arc that we're seeing over here, this arc, is 40% of that. Okay? So basically we're just going to find 40% of this circumference, okay? C. And circumference is pi times diameter, right? We remember that from last section. Okay. So circumference is equal to 3.14 times, well, what's the diameter? Okay, so it is not 225. 25 is radius. So hopefully you're thinking, well, the diameter is all the way across. So the diameter is 2 times 225, right? Because it's twice as far. So it'd be 450. So we will go over here with 450. Okay, so the circumference of the whole circle is 3.14 times, and I'm just doing this on my calculator, is 1,413. Okay, so feet. Okay, so the whole circle, all right, so all the way around this whole circle is 1,413, right? But we just want to know this, basically this part of the arc, which would be about 40%, right? All the way to the radius would be 50%, so a little less than that would be the 40%. So we're just talking about this right here, this red is 40%. So how do I find 40% of 1,413? Well, of means multiply, so I take 40% times 1,413. Well, how do I write 40% as a decimal? I move my decimal place 2 places. That'd be 0.40 or 0.4 times 1413, and I get an answer. And that answer you will get by yourself, and you will add that answer to this, which is the total feet around, right? So So this plus this plus this, and you have to think of it as, okay, so if it's 9 feet per second, so this right here is 300, so 9 feet, right? 1 second. 2 seconds, another 9 feet. 3 seconds, another 9 feet. 4 seconds, another 9 feet, all the way until we get to 300, right? So essentially what we need to do is take this whole number that we came up with, so 300 plus whatever you find out this is, which is 40% of 1413. So you add this to the 600, these two put together, and then you divide by our rate. And that's going to tell me how many seconds, because it's not, if I divide by 9, okay, then that's going to give me the total. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Let me know if you still have questions.